everyone to the Anime Eats Gang, where we watch and react to nothing but anime. Right now we're watching Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 11.
Yes, it's called The Deceiver. Ooh, what does that mean? Who's deceiving?
Oh, no, the Decepticons.
I feel like there's a lot of deceiving going on. But anyways, before we hop into that, be sure you check out our Patreon link if you're interested in more special content. It'll be in the description box and a pinned comment down below.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification button to become an Anime Eats Gang today. Without further ado, let's get this video started in 3, 2, 1, go! I need to close the door. Whoa. Oh, Gabby.
Oh, Lord.
And Falco. Yeah, psych.
Man.
What's that, bricks? Yep. She's a savage. Yeah, she's gone.
Gabby.
It's already
Yeah,
my bad.
He was legit worried. He was legit worried about her, like worried.
Crazy. Dang, he back in bed. And alive.
Pretty.
Wow, that's gorgeous. That is right.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that is
She really wants to wear.
a label.
She really wants to wear the Marleyan's slave label,
That's
pretty
it.
much.
Mm-hmm. You can't kill
Oh
everybody
my gosh,
inside
she's
you.
gonna kill everybody.
But are they devils or no?
Well, Gabby would be questioning everything. Good. I would say it's gonna be so hard for these two to work together because they think so differently.
So differently. For sure. And the duos of anime always. Ben and Mia.
mortified.
Like, what the heck? Chill, baby, chill.
Boy, oh my god.
They look kind of familiar for some reason. Like, even the dad.
Good lord, Gabby. But why do they look like dead in the eyes? How come none of them have like shine in their eyes?
I don't know, but they look mad familiar. Iceberg stone. They talk about that. I remember, yeah, I remember some. Yeah, really, yeah. Oh, yeah, messing with me? I just squad up. Yeah. I guess you know that. The luxury of wasting time. To the public. It seemed like. I remember that.
All Hanji wants to do is research Titans. God, I know she's like, how did I end up here?
Look at her eyes. She was a little girl.
力がなければ何も守れないと。私たちは理不尽な暴力と戦っていいのだと学んだのです。あの日から少しでもあなたに近づきたくて、私は。ミカサさんが調査兵団に入った理由は何ですか？イエガーさんのためなら彼の自由を。私から言えることは一つ。口を閉じてなさい。
But why now?
もう大丈夫だ。
Ever since then,
ミ
though.
カさん。10ヶ月前、トーストク鉄道開通祝いでの祝賀会。君の監視係は急遽代役となった。フロックフォルスター。縁も竹縄となったあたりで君の近くの宿泊地まで送った彼じゃが、現在情報漏洩罪で拘留されておる。また、この宿泊地はエレン・イェーガーの住処と数十キロの位置にあった。どうもこの時期を境にエレンは単独行動を取るようになるのでな。何にせよ美女と会話できる口実ができて何よりじゃ。
Oh. What is that, Gabby? That was good. Gabby. Gabby a mess. Falco tired of it.
I know, right?
Remind me of the meme of that devil. I didn't do none of this.
Oh, yeah.
ここでおとなしく助けを待つんだよ。じきに世界中の軍隊がこの島に攻めてくるだろう。きっと兄貴やライナーさんたちが助けに来る。
ジェイクが憎くないの？裏切り者があんなに近くにいたんだよ。
俺たちにできることはねえよ。
っていうか何ミアって。なんであんたの妹なの？
どっちでもいいだろう。
二人ともお昼にしよう。
I thought she like, I don't trust you motherfuckers.
I don't know. Like, the look in their eyes is weird. Anime doesn't make eyes flat for no reason.
しかし、
So.
ガヤさんもですけど、ここで働いている人はみんな若いんですね。
I don't know, but this whole farm scene makes me want to think, is this Sasha's village? Because remember she used to live in a farm area?
I could see it being Sasha's village just because they're country, but
Right.
there's a lot of country towns, you know?
罪を受け入れてないようです。この島の民が世界に対して残虐
Oh my god, Gabby.
エルディア人一人一人が罪の自覚を正しく持つことで、ようやく食材への道が開かれるのですよ。それはみんなが親を亡くしたことと関係があるの？当然です。いくら善人のように振る舞おうとも逃れられる罪の重さではありません。我ではそう教えられてるの。
Like, she's like, have no remorse.
今、なんて言いました？
Her
Yeah,
mind
she
is
said,
so
is
made
that
up.
what you learned in Marley? She ain't stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Not that
How did you...
not that you didn't make obvious,
自分
Gabby.
で叫んでたじゃない。
じゃあ最初からが。最初から。
Alright, Gabby said, yep, time to go. Time to kill this hoe. Like,
That's the
oh my
first
god.
thing her mind
First
comes to.
thing.
Oh my god.
Falco said, calm down. Yeah, they're gonna have a differences and they're gonna be rivals.
Good
Here it is.
lord.
おかしいと思ったんだ。島の悪魔がこんな親切なはずない。
おい、バカかお前。お前ら何暴れてんだ？まずい。
ミアがお兄ちゃん取られるって焼き餅焼いてるの。ちゃん、少しは明るくなってるし。
まったく。危ないからその道具で遊ぶなよ。
Yeah, Gabby, what you gotta say about that?
No, why?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're all a mess. We need to work together, to be honest.
4年前ここにも巨人が1体現れたの。その巨人を見て村の人はみんな逃げた。足の悪いお母さんを置き去りにして。私はどうすることもできなくて座ってたの。ただここからあそこでお母さんが食べられる音を聞いてた。お母さんはずっと生きたまま食べられてた。次第に声も上げられなくなった。声が出なくなるまで叫んだからだと思う。壁の外には人類がいて、私たちは悪魔の民族だって言ってるんでしょ。でもなんでそんなに恨まれているのかよくわからないの。ミア、ベン、教えて。お母さんは一体何をしたの？何をしたからこんなに
Yeah,
恨まれて
Gabby,
いる
tell her, since you have all the answers.
何千年も世界中の人々を虐殺したからでしょ。
You're kind.
千年、そんなことも忘れていたなんて。エルディア人は何千年もの間、巨人の力で世界を支配し蹂躙してきたの。他の民族の文化を奪って望まれない子を産ませて、数えきれないほど人を殺してきたの。被害者ぶるのはやめて。
The question is, did you see it?
この辺で生まれ育ったから、そんなひどい
That's what she's just saying. My mom
Exactly.
did not do that. Maybe people in the past did, but my mom did not.
ことが問題なの。100年前って、じゃあ
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who live now? This is this whole gang war right here.
Exactly.
ついこの間だって私の町を蹂躙した。私のお母さんが殺されたのは4年前だ。
So it's not her fault.
じゃない。だから先祖が世界中
Ancestors, not my mom.
お母さんは誰も殺してない。ねえミア、ちゃんと答えて。なんでお母さんがあんなに苦しんで殺されたのか、何か理由があるんでしょ。そうじゃなきゃおかしいよ。なんでお母さんは生きたまま体を食べられたの。ねえ、何のために殺されたの。ねえ、なんで。
Dang, she really can't say anything back.
パラディ島侵攻の目的は大攻勢を見据えての威力偵察でした。
There you go, your answer.
それに巻き込まれたんです。お母さんには何の罪もありません。
Thank you, Falco.
Falco!
Like, good lord.
軍の情報を敵国に漏らして、それでなんで謝るの。ありがとうベン、教えてくれて。でもベンが謝るのはおかしいよ。マーレで
Exactly.
だけなのに。
Exactly. You were just born there, that's it.
カイさんはその状況からどうやって助かったんですか？
今の私より少し年上ぐらいのお姉ちゃんが薪割り用の斧を持って入ってきて、
Oh.
巨人相手に戦ったの。
そんな
Who's
無茶
that?
だ。
Didn't we see that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
自分を盾にして。
That was Sasha!
It was Sasha.
And that was her. That's why they look
Wow.
familiar.
行くあてのないあなたたちを決して見捨てたりし
And that's the one Gabby killed. Oh my god.
Mhm.
This is the
This
universe.
is, yeah, I told you, this is the village and
This
stuff.
is the AOT universe coming full circle.
そこにあなたたちを連れて行けばマーレに帰る方法が見つかるか
It
も
must
しれ
be
ない。
Niccolo.
どうして私はお姉ちゃんみたいな人になりたいの。
Wow. I want to be just like Sasha.
巨人の死骸を調べた結果、
We found-
爆破され粉々になったジークの体が
わお
的に見つかった。だが足りない。見つかる部位は
What?
もう両腕両足
It makes sense because remember, he can regenerate his arm.
自らを守ると装ったの。
Ooh, they found out.
Yeah.
ラジと適正力と手を組み、飛行船で逃げおせたと見ている。この対人型に改良された立体起動装置には、マーレの技術が取り入れられている。
Wow. See, and he knows that he's been working with them to make this gear.
軍人でないとできない高度な飛行技術を見せた。おそらくは4年前のパラディ島調査船に同志を忍ばせた。
4 years ago.
エルディア復権派の同志をな。
What are we going to do?
ずっと一緒に戦ってたのに裏切り者だった
What,
なんて。
Rainer, where are you?
Rainer is like, I don't know what he's thinking.
今から半年以内、パラディ島に世界連合軍による掃討作戦を行う。
Global.
半年ですか？ファルコと神の救出も半年後でしょうか？
Oh, it's just.
私は最も優秀な戦士
That is true. That is true.
失えばマーレにとっても大きな痛手になるかと。
次の戦士候補生の育成にも相当な時間がかかりますしね。
だが、マーレの力のみでパラディ島を攻めても、以前のように返り討ちに遭うだけだ。世界連合軍の集結を待つ。
Yeah, have to.
ジークもそう考えるでしょう。大打撃を受けたマーレ軍は、すぐさま攻勢に転じることはないと。 そして半年後に潰されるも策もなしにただ待っている人でもない。
That is true too.
世界連合軍を待ってはいられません。
Rainer not fighting you again?
パラディ闘技
Probably because of Gabby and Falco. Oh
Rainer!
God.
Rainer! What happened? Boy, maybe that explosion changed his mind. Not changed his mind.
All of them were like, okay, Rainer, but like, do you know how we're gonna do that? Like, do you have an answer? It sounds good, but how about to do that? Because they just took so much damage.
And I was gonna think that maybe Rainer was like, whoa, wait, hold on. If he's signing with them, then maybe I need to too. But
All
nah.
right. I'm putting a disclaimer out here right now. Right now. I don't hate Gabby, but she's being frustrating. And for anybody who wants to be like, but you don't understand Gabby. No, I totally get it. It's understandable.
We get it.
It's understandable. Just like it's understandable why she would feel the way she feels. She's never known anything else. But it doesn't mean she's not being aggravating.
Of course.
It doesn't mean that she's not being irritating. And not just that, she's brainwashed. When you talk about a brainwashed person, she is brainwashed. She has almost no capacity at this moment to even question her judgment. And the moment she starts to, she has so much pride. It's like the moment she starts to actually open her mind a little bit to question her own judgment, her pride fills the void. So she has an amazing amount of brainwashing mixed with an amazing amount of pride. And the two make an awful combination.
That's awful.
But Falco doesn't have a lot of pride, not in a bad way.
Just a lot of empathy.
We look at pride as such like a good thing, but it's not when you have the amount that Gabby has. So he has way less pride in the way that Gabby does. And he's been obviously questioning this for a while. That's why he stood out from the get-go of this whole season, because he just thinks differently and you can tell. But him and Gabby are, oh my gosh, like I want to see how they progress so badly, because I don't know how they're going to get around each other, because Falco wants to approach things the like democratic way, you know what I mean? He wants to try and be fair. He wants to make sure that he is moving carefully. If anything, say he did think the way Gabby thought and he believed that this whole island was evil and everything, which he doesn't. But if he believed that, at least he would know how to move carefully and be well calculated. But Gabby's just being reckless, letting her emotions get to her way too much, expressing herself way too openly, and it's just like,
because that's the nature of her, and then them brainwashing her. That's what you're going to get, because Falco from the jump is already a nurturing type. You can tell he's a nurturing type from like the first couple of episodes. But yeah, Gabby already made up her mind. Yeah, it's going to take a lot to change. She can change her mind, of course she can. But right now, she made up her mind that the ancestors messed up everything and everybody got to pay.
She literally came face to face with a young girl, a young, innocent, seemingly innocent girl who lives on a little farm in the middle of nowhere on Paradise, and literally saw her have a breakdown in front of her over her mom being eaten by a titan. And Gabby still had the nerve to look at her in the face and yell at her about what their ancestors did.
Yeah, that's like,
if that is not brainwashing, I don't know what is. I don't know what is, because she has maybe 0.000000001% capacity for empathy.
What type of percentage is that?
Barely anything. The like most minuscule percentage possible of empathy.
And then here's Falco having 100% of it, and be like telling her what happened that day and why it happened and what's the ultimate goal or what's the plan behind that 4-year attack or 4 years ago, whatever, that attack.
And he said it. He said, your mom didn't do anything. Gabby was so stuck on the fact that, so how long do the people that live now have to pay for the ancestors.
It happens.
Even if the ancestors did something wrong, like, good Lord, how long do they have to pay for it, you know?
Because, like, why are we fighting ancestors fight? Like, your ancestors fight.
Exactly.
They caused that.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
If you thought that the ancestors fight was that awful, why do you keep wanting to refuel it? Why do you want to keep reliving it? Because that's basically what you're endorsing, is reliving this whole entire battle that your ancestors fought. Like, why? You know, like, you have this poor girl who listened to her mom get eaten, crying in your face, freaking out, and you literally are telling her mom deserved it because the ancestors deserve it.
I remember that scene so vividly now.
So it's like, yeah, I remember too. I remember it was a small Titan too that was
because
eating
it was
her.
like freshly turned Titan or something like that.
It was a small Titan. But
But that's crazy. The universe brought
Gabby, and the universe brought Gabby face to face with this girl for a reason. 100% for a reason. Literally, because it's the first test. It is the first test for Gabby to start changing her mindset. Whether she actually does or not, who knows?
Crazy.
But that is the first test, 100%.
That's an age.
And the fact that the guy who ran in, because he was legitimately concerned about Gabby.
And then collapsed his butt.
And I get it that they need, they were trying to escape, but she went ham on him.
Where Falco said that's an overkill.
Yes, because she's possessed by her own demons. Literally, she's possessed by
No, she's possessed by the ancestors.
Oh yeah,
demons.
she's possessed by the ancestors' demons.
That's crazy.
So, but it's like, and
let's keep going.
And you know what's crazy is that she's acting the way that she said the ancestors acted and need to repay.
Like the Eldians.
Yeah, she's acting exactly what she described to this girl. She's acting exactly the way she described the old Eldians to act.
First, to be honest, the whole Marlene's, I don't know, that whole thing.
And the fact she wants to keep on the armband. That's
pride. That's so much pride too, because she worked for that. She said, you know what I'm saying?
God.
Like, that's crazy.
Literally, that's crazy because they make you wear those to show that you're an outcast in the Marlene society, and you want to keep it on.
Yep.
I'm just gonna backtrack and say really quick. I get she knows no other way of life. Neither does Falco. I'm just saying, this is the difference between her and Falco. Okay? And Gabby is hella strong, but she's gonna get herself into really stupid situations, or get her and Falco and other people into bad situations being this way.
Because of ancestors.
Especially in enemy territory. You know? Like, it's just like, control yourself.
This is where either she will see a lot to where she'll start making a change, being in enemy territory, or it's just gonna make her even more mad and more oblivious.
Exactly. She's off to a rough start. I'm hoping that there will be something that maybe turns it around, but she's even mad at Zeke.
You cannot tell me, exactly. You cannot tell me Falco is having he's gonna have a major role. He's having a major role right now. This story is set up for Falco to do something.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
that's my theory.
I think Falco is like our protagonist.
For sure, because Falco got so many great characters as a protagonist, but he has such a great characteristics to where he can make a legitimately good change, or like even amazing change. It doesn't have to be good, bad, whatever, but he's gonna make amazing, huge change into the story.
Yeah.
I can see it. And Gabby, you can too. And that's, oh my God, that's them two is going to be huge for the AOT storyline.
And you can see the disconnect happening, like you can see it forming, and you can tell Falco's trying to be careful because he obviously, I really want to know what Falco's thinking, because we can't really know what he's thinking because he's withholding everything, because he can't express what he thinks around Gabby. When they were in the barns or the stable or whatever, after she got bit by the horse, you know, she was all upset and she was ranting. And when she was ranting, it closed up on Falco's face, and Falco wasn't really saying anything.
Right.
And you could tell he's just like, like he doesn't agree. He can't sit there and be like, yeah, I don't know why, blah, 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 because he doesn't agree. He's literally contemplating so much while Gabby's getting caught up in all of the anger.
And you know what's going to be huge? You know how Aaron was talking to Falco about everything? Literally about everything. And then that's when Falco didn't know that was Aaron, but then find out it is Aaron, and it did that whole explosion. And, you know, Gabby witnessed what she witnessed, and Falco was trying to tell Gabby, like, but Aaron went through all this and that and the third. And Gabby said, did you see it?
No, Falco said, did you see it?
No, Gabby said, did you see it? Because Falco was explaining to Gabby Aaron's side.
Yeah.
What happened in Paradise. And Gabby said, did you see it happen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's Rainer, that whole end scene, and them trying to do a surprise attack, they gonna see a lot of stuff that they don't normally see if that attack goes down in Paradise.
You mean like the Titans that haven't been to Paradise?
No, I'm saying that Falco and Gabby gonna experience what Paradise been experiencing with them attacking Paradise all the time.
If they're stuck in Paradise while this attack is happening.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna finally see. Have you seen it? No. Well, then you about to see what's been going on. They're about to see it, and that's gonna be crazy for them.
And you know what? I hope they drop Titans.
I
hope they do an airdrop of Titans, not knowing where Gabby and Falco are at, and I hope that they get well, not Falco, not you, but I hope Gabby gets put in a really bad situation with the Titan. You know what I mean?
But I don't think they can though, because Zeke is the only one who can transform them into Titans.
Yeah,
I think. But
then again, I don't. Like, I also don't want that to happen just because I don't know what situation would change your mind. Because that type of situation, being stuck in a bad situation with a Titan that Marley dropped on them, could only make her resent the Eldians even more. You know what I mean? Like, she's so full of resentment to the point that it's like almost anything she tries to make it relate back to the Eldians. Because,
like, if they do the attack, they are literally going to be in the same in the same predicament as the Eldians are in that attack. So they really witnessing the Marleyans attack and the Eldian attack if that happens, you know. And then I hope they'll realize, like, we both ain't doing shit. What are we doing, you know?
I don't know.
We did this. I don't know.
I hope Gabby's mind eventually switches or something, but the way she is now, it looks like it's either not going to happen or it's going to take forever. And I don't know what situation it'll take. I don't know what it'll take. I really don't. Yeah, because
one more thing, because literally, Falco, if that happened, that attack, Falco and Gabby will be like the only one witnessing both sides. Because like only Aaron going to witness that first attack only in Paradise. And him attacking Marleyans. But Falco and Gabby will be the only one witnessing two attacks that they've been under. That's going to be crazy.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. But also, you want to talk about Hanji?
Hanji, man, I feel for her.
Yeah. I feel bad for Hanji because I love Hanji and I miss seeing spunky, inspired, geeky Hanji. You know what I mean? But Hanji really had to become like step up to the plate Hanji was like prepared, but it's just like, dang, you know, I don't think I'm ever gonna see and she tries so hard to have moments where she tries to be like to joke or whatever still, but it's just not. It's so
weird. Hanji in that situation where you have your own, you like the manager or whatever, and that is your star seller, but he is a garbage employee. But you cannot get rid of him because he's giving you all the money. That's her in this situation, because you have to put him in the jail cell, capture him and all that, so you have to, but then again, you need him on the, you know, you need him on the team. It's like your star player doing doing something outside, and you gotta bench him, but you really don't want to bench him because he's your star player, but you got to.
And it
so
sucks
it's
because
weird.
There's so many people divided about Eren and the way Eren has handled things ever since they came back from his surprise attack, you know? It's like there's such a divide that it's like, you know, the public now knows information that they shouldn't, and it just makes it even harder for Hanji, and Hanji has to make the decisions that people don't like, you know what I mean? Just like Erwin used to, and people used to hate him, and some people loved him. Now it's the same thing for Hanji, where it's like she could only
make the tough call.
Yeah, she can only do what she thinks is best, and that's it.
That's it.
You know,
that's the only thing you're basing off of is what you think is the. There is no clear vision of right and wrong. There's none of that, man, because that's hindsight. That's hindsight. That's the clearest vision is hindsight. Even then, that can be iffy, but I'm surprised that Flock was the main person who was telling, who was leaking the information about Eren, and pretty much was on his side. That's really interesting to me, for some reason.
I don't know. I mean, Flock, clearly when he has like a stance on something, he can become like outspoken about it. So I don't know. I guess that was his way of like showing his stance, because like I said, there is a big divide.
That's so cool. I mean, I mess with Flock with that one because he feels strongly about that, and you know, he do what he had to do, I guess.
Yep. And then Mikasa, what do you think about Mikasa talking to that girl that was one of the people she saved back in the day?
And then that's her role model. Oh my God.
Like, that's crazy.
There's so many that they're role models now. Oh my God.
Sasha, like, they're all role models.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, Eren and the whole village is looking up to him. Look at what the... Y'all have him locked up? This dude is, you know, is the GOAT, and you got him locked up?
Yeah, and it's
like, it look like
making Hanji look like the bad guy.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, oh gosh. But it's just cool to see. But what do you think the flashbacks were about? You think Mikasa was maybe thinking about how Eren helped save her, and how like she related the girl feeling like she saved her?
No, because it's so weird how.
Because it looked like that triggered her memory for some reason, and she grabbed the scarf and everything.
And it triggered the memory because because of what the question I think that she asked of Mikasa. Why did you join the scouts? Because is it because of you know what? Let me tell you this right now. You need to shut your mouth. And then she did this too. I think that's what triggered. I mean, it triggered why she will forever be devoted to Eren because of what happened in that scene.
But it's crazy because the girl was like, "You taught me that you can stand up against senseless violence," you know. But it's crazy because Mikasa to this day is not doing it for that. She's doing it for Eren.
That's
She's doing
literally
it for Eren.
I'm telling you, if Eren died. Like, if he dies in this in this timeline, whatever, Mikasa's gonna kill herself.
I don't know if she'll kill herself, but
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't be surprised if she wanted to kill herself.
If she's more reckless, maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because I mean, she ain't gonna even have Armin much longer after that.
That's literally her world, Marissa. Like that's her child. She looks at Eren like it's her child more than a lover.
It's literally her entire world, her entire reason for being. So that's why she turned around. She's like, "Shut your mouth," you know, just shut your
little ass.
Because it's like, I don't care what you're telling me that I inspire you, whatever. Just stop talking about Eren.
You shut your mouth.
You know.
That's first of all, that's a tough situation.
I feel very bad for her.
Horrible thing to see. A horrible event to be in.
No, I just mean yeah, that was horrible. But I mean right now, I feel bad for her because, you know, we always talk about Mikasa being like super badass and she gets annoying. She's gotten annoying in the past because of her devotion to Eren and getting in the way of things and stuff like that. But me really thinking about it, just because looking at that scene with this girl, it's just like, dang, Mikasa's like going through it. And I know she is, because Armin, it's one thing. Armin, they're both his absolute best friends, like his brother and sister, you know, and of course he's going through it. And he's pretty much like a new Erwin in a way. So
I keep
it's
looking
like,
out here because I can see you. That's why I keep looking.
So he's like a new Erwin in a way. So I'm not putting down his pressure, but I think it's a different type of pressure than Mikasa. And Mikasa always looks like very cold, and she doesn't really say much. And I just think that this flashback really showed us, it showcased a piece of like what she might be going through, because Eren means so much to her. But who even is Eren these days?
But you know what's crazy?
What?
That is Eren. Is that flashback?
I mean, yeah, he's a
You
fighter.
know?
He's always been a fighter.
He always been a fighter, but
But-
not. That was the first time we seen Eren just going at it with these guys, like killing and slashing and gashing and everything at a young age. That's not
But
normal.
But for the reason of protecting innocent young girl who was
But
helpless.
still,
you
but
know?
as a child,
No, as a child, no, it's crazy.
and
but,
that was before they didn't even have an attack yet. Like what you know, they didn't even have a Titan attack yet into the village. So yeah.
But I feel like that's the reason she keeps her faith in him. Okay, stop the squeaking.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like that's the reason she keeps her faith in him, is because, yeah, at a young age, that was ridiculously savage for a young kid to slaughter grown men, no matter what the reason. But in the end, I think Mikasa has this like never-ending faith that he means well, no matter what it looks like he's doing. I think if there was anybody who wouldn't lose faith in him when the whole world lost faith in Eren and his motives, is Mikasa.
Right.
And this has to be a tough place for Mikasa to be in because of that. Because everyone's questioning Eren, and it's like Eren's been the whole reason that she's lived to this day doing what she does, and now everyone's questioning him, you know? And I don't think she knows how to defend him either.
ミカサどうだもう大丈夫だ
Mikasa.
ミカサ
Mikasa. Is that it?
Wasn't there one more thing that happened?
Oh yeah, them finding out the
them
maneuver
finding out about
again,
Zeke.
and then Zeke faking his death. So yeah, only thing we found was arms and legs. Yeah, you think we're stupid? We know you can regenerate, motherfucker.
So them finding out about Zeke is crazy, because, and even if Zeke knew that they would eventually find out, they've been preparing for a longer gap between the time of their attack and the time Marley attacks them.
You know what, Marissa? What if Zeke really wanted them to find out for a different plan?
Maybe. Because what could happen, I don't know if this could happen, but, you know, Zeke is totally a wild card. We don't really know what. So, like, we don't completely trust him. We don't 100% trust him yet. The fact that any of this is happening is insane. We would love to see him just be on the side of Paradise, but seems a little like, I don't know yet. But, yeah, like you're saying, you know, say they showed up there, it could be advantageous to Zeke because he could have his comrades. Now, whether they would actually become his comrades again, I don't know. He would have to have some major proof that this whole thing was a major, like, reverse psychology
It is,
chess,
right? That's so
chess
crazy.
match.
Yeah, I know.
Like, remember, I think we talked about it, I don't know, last episode or the one before that, when we said, what if, were we talking about Zeke? When he said, what if he's hitting the reverse psychology on everybody?
I feel like it. I feel like it because,
know.
like, why even leave evidence? Why leave anything behind?
So
you know what I'm saying?
So they would assume he's dead?
But come on now, like an arm and a leg though. I think I don't know. That's kind of fishy. I feel like he did that on purpose. I don't know.
Zeke, we just don't trust him.
I don't know. We just don't trust
Well,
him.
we'll see. He's got to have some major proof that he is still on Marley's side if he's about to use them as his comrades when they come to Paradise to attack. But I
Let me look at that one more time, and oh yeah, I did want to see they're already rebuilding, like with crystallization. Like what is that? Oh, that's just from the battle.
That's from the Warhammer.
爆破され粉々になったジークの体が部分的にだが足りない。見つかるときはどれも両腕両足のもの。我々を欺くため自らを亡き者と装った。
See, like why he automatically jumped to that? Because what?
Because they didn't find enough pieces of him to assume that he's actually dead.
Exactly.
They're missing the most important parts, which are his heart, his head, you know.
Exactly.
飛行船で逃げおせたと見ている。この対人型に改良された
And that too. Because what other...
逃走用に奪われた飛行船も訓練を積んだ軍人でないとできない。
Yep.
But he had to know that they were gonna
Yeah,
find out. I
yeah.
mean, he knows they're not dumb.
Yeah, they're
But
not
it's
dumb.
just like, I don't know if he fully expects them to turn around this fast and go to Paradise this fast. Because Raynor's trying to reel them all in to go now, you know, instead of 6 months. Zeke would have been prepared, obviously, for them to come within a certain range of time,
Exactly.
but maybe not this
See,
soon.
because even Rainer was like, no, I think Zeke wanted us to wait a half a year. We need to do this now.
Exactly.
What if Zeke is like, yeah, I knew you were going to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's so weird.
Or yeah, Zeke was like, I knew you were gonna do, so we're prepared now. Or like,
Let me find out Zeke is up there with Lelouch.
I know, right? What is this about to turn into Lelouch versus Light?
Like,
But who's Light and who's Lelouch? Oh no.
we feel like we covered everything. If we didn't, go down to the comment section down below. We can have a discussion there. But please, no spoilers. Until next time, adios.